There's some sectors of society that they don't, they view music in quite a negative light. I'm Jassim Khunji. I'm the co-founder of Angham Al Sharq. We're a company that produces musical instruments, specifically Arabic musical instruments. So this is our showroom. This is where we have our different instruments. You can see there's a complete variety of Arabic instruments: qanoons, ouds, electric ouds, violins, different kinds of percussion, Arabic percussion instruments. This oud is made entirely in our workshop here in Qatar. It's a totally unique design, 100% Qatari made. And so we'll go now to the workshop. I'll show you where we make the ouds. Okay, so this is our workshop. This is where we make the ouds. You can see the guys have been working on making the bowl of the oud. We use that kind of machine over there. It heats the wood so we can bend it into the proper shape. And we also have an academy for teaching the various Arabic instruments and singing as well. I've always liked music, actually, since I was a kid. I grew up in the United States, and I remember when I was maybe 6 or 7, I requested from my mother that I take violin lessons and start to learn violin. When I moved to Qatar in 2010, I stopped playing violin. After hearing on the radio, people playing oud a lot, some of the famous, Khariji singers. Talal Madah or Abadi al-Jawhar, and when I heard the oud, it really spoke to me. It really attracted my attention, and I decided I wanted to learn it. And that's where I met my co-founder Paul, and he actually taught me to play the oud. There's just something about it. It has a very unique sound. Some people say it's the closest instrument to the sound of a person. And it's also one of the world's oldest instruments. It's a fascinating instrument to me, and I think it's really the core of Arabic music. It's the most important instrument in regards to Arabic music. The main reason I opened Angham Al Sharq is that it's something I love. I love music. After we started, it began to kind of morph into something more. I think it has now a bit of a grander purpose than we started out with. I think now what we're really trying to do is we're trying to promote or elevate the place of music here in Qatar. In general, in Europe or the US, there is an attitude towards music that it's good for kids to learn. It helps them, in learning. It's good in general. Whereas in the Arab world, and specifically in Qatar, there's some sectors of society that they don't. They view music in quite a negative light. But we want to, change that view of it. Show people that it's something that's important. It's also something that's respectable. And develop it, increase the interest and support for it. The biggest lesson I learned, from this business is that you have to adapt. I mean, adaptability is really key. When something's not working, it's important to look at, to study, to figure out why it's not working, and then to either change it or replace it. And I think the same goes for any business, really. It's just, if you have enough patience and you are willing to adapt to things, as long as the core idea is solid, I think that's really a key to success.